In a world where global power is often associated with giants like the US, China, and Russia, there are lesser-known countries steadily making waves on the international stage. These nations may not dominate headlines daily, but their rising economic strength, technological innovation, and diplomatic influence are impossible to ignore. In this video, we'll explore 10 underrated countries quietly climbing the ranks of global power. These nations are shaping new alliances, redefining global trade, and becoming leaders in areas like sustainability, education, and innovation. From Eastern Europe to Southeast Asia, the global landscape is evolving, and these countries are at the forefront of that change. Number 10. Philippines. The Philippines is quickly emerging as a key player in Asia's shifting geopolitics. Located in the South China Sea, it holds strategic importance in the Indo-Pacific region. The country is strengthening ties with allies like the US and Japan while asserting its territorial rights. Its young, English-speaking population drives growth in digital services and outsourcing. Remittances and a rising middle class boost consumer demand. The government is focusing on infrastructure, clean energy, and tech innovation. As it modernizes and grows more assertive in diplomacy, the Philippines is evolving from a regional player into a respected voice in global affairs. Number 9. Vietnam. Vietnam's transformation over the past few decades has been extraordinary. Once known primarily for its war-torn past, it is now a manufacturing powerhouse and a major player in global supply chains. Multinational companies are shifting production from China to Vietnam due to its stable political environment, growing workforce, and improving infrastructure. Vietnam's economy has seen consistent high growth, even during global downturns. It's also enhancing its regional influence through active participation in ASEAN and free trade agreements like CPTPP and RCEP. With an increasingly educated population and a government investing heavily in tech and innovation, Vietnam is poised for even greater influence on the world stage. Number 8. Poland. Poland is quietly becoming one of Europe's strongest economies. With a strategic location in Central Europe, it's a major logistical gateway between East and West. Over the past decade, Poland has modernized its infrastructure, attracted foreign investment, and maintained steady economic growth. It has also increased its military spending, becoming a key NATO ally in the region, especially amid rising tensions in Eastern Europe. Poland is investing in green energy and digital innovation, aiming to become a tech hub. With a growing influence in EU decision-making and a resilient economy, Poland is no longer just a regional player. It's a rising force in European politics and economics. Number 7. Bangladesh. Bangladesh is one of the most remarkable yet underrated growth stories in Asia. Once labeled as an aid-dependent nation, it has transformed into a manufacturing and export powerhouse, especially in the garment sector, where it's second only to China. With a population of over 170 million, a growing middle class, and a median age under 28, Bangladesh has a powerful demographic edge. The government is investing in digital transformation, infrastructure, and energy projects, positioning the country as a rising industrial and tech hub. Its strategic location between India and Southeast Asia gives it geopolitical value. As it moves toward middle-income status and strengthens trade ties, Bangladesh is quietly becoming a force to watch in the global economy. Number 6. Turkey. Bridging Europe and Asia, Turkey plays a pivotal geopolitical role. Its growing defense industry, strategic location, and influence in the Middle East, the Balkans, and the Caucasus make it a major regional force. Turkey has built a strong drone and defense manufacturing sector, now exporting to numerous countries. Its economy is diversified, and despite inflation challenges, it's expanding in construction, tourism, and energy. Turkey also plays an active role in international diplomacy, from mediating in conflicts to influencing NATO dynamics. With ambitions for greater independence and regional leadership, Turkey continues to shape political and economic developments far beyond its borders. Number 5. United Arab Emirates. The UAE has evolved from an oil-rich desert nation into a global business and innovation hub. With futuristic cities like Dubai and Abu Dhabi, it's a magnet for talent, tech startups, and global investment. The UAE is diversifying away from oil into renewable energy, space exploration, AI, and tourism. It's also increasing its soft power through cultural diplomacy, strategic investments abroad, and international aid. Its foreign policy is assertive yet strategic, gaining influence in Africa, the Middle East, and Asia. As it continues building world-class infrastructure and hosting major global events, the UAE is steadily becoming a modern-day nexus of commerce and innovation. Number 4. Indonesia. With over 270 million people, Indonesia is the world's fourth most populous country, and it's finally getting the global attention it deserves. Its massive domestic market, growing middle class, and rich natural resources make it an economic powerhouse in the making. Indonesia is investing in digital transformation, infrastructure, and green energy, while also promoting political stability. It's a key member of ASEAN and increasingly active in global forums like the G20. With a new capital city being built and ambitious development plans underway, Indonesia is positioning itself as the next big thing in Asia, not just in size, but in influence. Number 3. Nigeria. Nigeria is the most populous country in Africa and a rising economic giant. With vast oil reserves, a booming tech scene, often called Africa's Silicon Valley, and a young, entrepreneurial population, Nigeria has immense growth potential. Its fintech startups are gaining international recognition, and its cultural exports, music, film, fashion, are redefining Africa's global image. While infrastructure and governance challenges remain, Nigeria's regional influence in West Africa and role in continental politics are undeniable. As Africa's economy grows and integrates, Nigeria is poised to be at the forefront, shaping not just the continent's future, but making its mark on the global stage. Number 2. Brazil. Brazil is more than just the largest country in South America. It's a geopolitical heavyweight in the making. It holds immense natural wealth, from oil and minerals to the Amazon rainforest. Brazil is a leader in agricultural exports and renewable energy, especially biofuels and hydropower. Politically, it's reasserting itself on the world stage through multilateral diplomacy and South-South cooperation. As part of BRICS, Brazil is advocating for a more multipolar global order. With renewed environmental commitments and a push for economic reform, Brazil is stepping up as a key player not just in Latin America, but globally across trade, climate, and diplomacy. Number 1. India. India's rise is no longer a prediction, it's a reality. With a population surpassing China, a thriving tech sector, and strategic partnerships with the West and East, India is asserting itself as a global power. It's a leader in software, space exploration, pharmaceuticals, and digital infrastructure. India's foreign policy is increasingly independent and bold, balancing relations with major powers while pushing for reforms in global institutions. Its demographic dividend, economic reforms, and innovation ecosystem are driving rapid growth. From hosting global summits to shaping digital norms, India is no longer the world's next big thing. It's already arrived.